Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to talk about the fact that there are some analysts that are expecting 100% gains related to SHIB. And so we're going to look at that. We're going to take a look at that. We're going to basically dissect that, talk about the possibility of that. As always, entertainment purposes only, this video is. Notice how I changed it up just a little bit. So basically 100% gains would put us in the 5-6 range, give or take. And that seems very reasonable right here, right now. SHIB has absolutely established its support levels in kind of the lower end range of 2-1, where this is a 2-1, as well as all the way up into the 3-4, 3-5s kind of range. So that's really our support to our resistance level. And obviously it's got a legitimate shot right here, right now to bounce up above that 3. You can see in the 24 hours, it's already been to a 295. So here's what I would say about analyst predictions and analyst expectations and all this kind of stuff. I will tell you up front, I take them with a grain of salt. I don't bet the farm, so to speak, on an analyst prediction of a certain token. Shiba Inu, Ethereum, Dogecoin, doesn't really matter. I always take it with a grain of salt, and I always look at it in the capacity of like, all right, let's say that it doesn't do that, but what if it does go up a half of whatever they're talking about? Is that a nice return? Well, in this scenario, heck yeah, it is. Okay. So I just want you to have that expectation. Yes, I know the thumbnail said analysts predict 100% gains. And yes, I found a piece of content that we're going to talk about that. But I also, again, like to be the voice of reason in the room, and always like to basically make you aware that I take these kind of analyst predictions with a grain of salt, and because I'm looking at it more longer term. And does Shiba Inu in this example have the utility and the use cases around it? Absolutely. We know what's coming. We know what's here. We know what's coming in the future. So I would unequivocally say yes, utility, use case. Do I believe in the long-term viability of Shiba Inu? Yes. And so is it going to go up more than 100% in the next 6 months to a year? Yes. All of those are yeses. And so these analyst predictions usually are fairly short term, and that's okay. But I tend to look at the short term as just a stepping stone. That was weird. Stepping stone to get to, the midterm and the long-term gains that I really see in a particular token. All right. With that said, here we go. So analysts expect 100% gains in SHIB price as wells continue to accumulate. I talked about this yesterday, how wells were buying in, things of that nature. Right here in the green, historically a dip in SHIB price is followed by well accumulation, still can't get it right, and a second leg up. Well accumulation, then boom, a second leg moving up. Traders are expecting another bull run in SHIB. All right, cool. Moving down here. Right here, this particular analyst, Army Shiba, a cryptocurrency analyst and SHIB trader, expects the altcoin's price to increase 100% and hit the next target of 5. Now, that I think in this scenario, it's a little bit above that because the token has already has inched up above from when this original analyst prediction was put out there. So this is the price range for SHIB. It is accumulating in the 21 and 3,500 channel. I agree. Well, okay. Well, we're going to go take a look at it then. There you go. I agree. 21 to 3,500. If it breaks resistance really being kind of this upper limit of 3,500. Okay. If it breaks resistance, the next target will be around the 5,000s. As SHIB already did around 4 to 5x's in less than a month, accumulation is quite normal, I can say. And so what he's referring to, or what this particular analyst is referring to, is the 370+% gain that we had to put us into this range that we're trading right here, and where we've obviously stabilized and where we're staying right here, right now. Okay, so again, I take this with a grain of salt. But it's content that I needed to bring to you guys to let you know that this is some very positive information that's out there, and I think it's all predicated and based on everything we know about SHIB, the amount of new holders we're adding, the support we have at this level, as well as the downstream utility, the downstream projects that are coming, all of the ecosystem that's coming, and everything that's coming that is coming. With all that said. As always, I appreciate your support. Need to make you aware, hey, I've got my Patreon links in the description below. If you want help, need help, you need to look at your portfolio. If you want to be part of a community and not be alone in this crypto journey, then I would love to help you. So I bring it up in every video because I want to help those that need and want help and be part of a community. Okay, and I keep it as cheap as possible. At the $20 level, you can join and cancel at any time. You get trade alerts when I buy and sell. You get to see my portfolio, as well as you get access to my Discord community right there. You get access to my Discord community, so you can check that out. All right, with all that said, as always, I appreciate your support, and let's just keep an eye on SHIB as it continues to do its thing. It's just bouncing right around that 2.8 level right here, right now. See ya.